February, and I am here to do some morning yoga. Today's morning yoga I'm going to do with Charlie Follows. It's going to be a 20-minute deep lower body stretch for all levels. Part of the reason that I'm doing this lower body stretch is because yesterday I didn't get much exercise in. It was a busy day. I started off, I wanted to do yoga in the morning, but something caught my attention work-wise, and I just jumped right in, and I ended up working from like 6:30 to 4, and I went to go play pickleball in the afternoon, but my body was tight and sore, and actually I played for, I don't know, not quite an hour and a half, but I'm like, my back is hurting. This is more of a challenge for me because I normally do yoga before I go and play. So I'm gonna get a really good stretch in today. It should be great. And hopefully you will do it with me. Before I get started, I'm gonna do my warm up, which is a handstand, a back bend, and headstand. Part of the reason that I do those things, back bend, I like to be intentional about stretching out my spine, being intentional about encouraging mobility in my spine. I like to do handstands just because it just makes me connect to my inner child who liked to do gymnastics and things when I was a kid, but it's actually really good for balance, it's good for shoulder strength. I wish I was that type of person that could, go up and stand up straight without any type of support, whatever, but I always use something to touch my head because that helps me balance. I wish that I could be one of those people. I can't even say I wish I could be one of those people who could walk on their hand. That was not ever anything that I actually aspired to be able to do, and hence I've never been able to do it, even have the guts to attempt it. But I can do a headstand, and I can stay up for a fair amount of time as well, working on my core strength. Yeah, I love yoga. I think yoga is great for anybody who does it. It helps with mobility, flexibility, strength, and balance. Of course, it depending upon what type of yoga you're doing, it's also really good for pain relief. It's great for injury prevention, especially the aspect where you're working on flexibility and mobility. As if you are very flexible and nimble, and you fall down, you tend not to break because you're not so stiff and rigid. I try to do something good for my mind, my body, and my spirit each and every day, and I find that yoga is good for all three of those things. When you're doing yoga, there's a whole meditative aspect of it because you're breathing in, you're breathing out, and when you're doing that, you're able to kind of let go of all the things that don't serve you. I find time in my yoga practice to say little prayers and to kind of focus on gratitude and those type of things. So it's very soul enriching for me as well. Yeah, and I've been doing it for about 6 years. I love yoga because it is good for anybody. It really doesn't matter what your body type is. It doesn't matter how fit you are or anything like that. You make the yoga your own. It's you do what it is that your body can do, and you just enjoy it through the process. And the more and more you do it, and you have a consistent practice, the better it is for your body, and the more you're able to do. You can really surprise yourself sometimes. It's something where you don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. The yoga is unique to you, so you can be at your own pace. You can do what you want to do, and even if the yogi has things that maybe are difficult and you can't do it, that's okay. If you're in a balancing pose or something and you fall out, that's fine too. There's just no shame in your game when you're on the yoga mat. So it's nice. Anyway, let me get started with my practice. Again, I do so hope you will join me. My warm-up takes at least 2 minutes, sometimes 3.5, depending upon how long I stay up in my headstand. stand or in my handstand. But yeah, but it gives you enough time to get a mat and to join me. Okay, so here I go.
Welcome to this deep stretch for your lower body to give your hips and your hamstrings a little bit of love. Perfect for days when you feel like you've got a little bit of tension that's been stored that you've been carrying around in your hips. As always, there will be options for all levels, so when you are ready, join me in a Baddha Konasana. So bringing the feet together, opening the knees apart. The feet don't need to be super close to you for now because we're still warming up. And we'll just start resting the hands on the legs, closing the eyes with a few deep belly breaths. Breathing in through your nose, trying to bring the breath all the way down into the belly. And then exhaling out, feeling the belly softening. Inhale to fill up. And exhale, empty out. Keep the breath going like this, just noticing how with each breath the body starts to relax. Take a final breath in. This time sigh out with your exhale. Nice. Now bringing your feet together now. Gently lift the knees up and down. You can start slow and then pick up the pace. And we're looking to build some heat. Let's try to keep this going for the next 5 breaths. Keeping the upper body still, it's just the lower body moving here. Last 2 breaths. Final deep breath in. And exhale out. Good. Keep the right leg as it is. Extend the left out to the side. Then you can bring the right foot to meet the left thigh. If you need a little bit of support for your knee, you can always place a cushion underneath it. Then we'll bend to the left, so you can use your left hand for support as you reach the right arm overhead. Doesn't need to be a super deep bend, we're still getting warm, so you don't need to ask too much of your body in these early stages of practice. Just come back to your breath here. If you feel that you're closing off your chest, turn your chest open, think of lifting the chest up a little bit. Last deep breath in. Exhale out. And then we'll switch. So bring the left leg in, extending the right. And we'll bend to the right this time. As you come back to your breath, keep turning your chest open. Create space to take in those deep breaths. Pause for one more breath in here. Exhale out. Good. And sit back up and come into tabletop. And we'll start by extending the right leg to the side so the foot is in line with your knee. On your exhale, sink your hips back to your heel. Keep the right foot flat to the mat so you start to feel a pull along the inside of your thigh. Then with your inhale, gently rock forward. Exhale, send your hips back. Moving between these 2 positions with the breath. Final one, inhale to rock forward. Exhale to rock back, and then we'll pause here. And if you like, you could walk the hands forward and lower the head down. So we're just finding a slightly different variation of child's pose. Keep the breath deep. Instead of focusing on the postures, just make your breath your priority. And the rest will fall into place. Come back to tabletop and we'll switch sides. Extend the left leg, keep it in line with the right knee. And then lower your hips down. Keep the left foot flat so you feel that pull along the inside of your leg. And on your inhale, rock forward. Exhale, sink the hips back. Inhale. synchronizing movement with breath. One more inhale. This time on your exhale, lower the hips down. You can either stay here, keeping the chest lifted, or find that child's pose variation. Deepening the breath. Finding that place of stillness. Good. Come back to tabletop now. Then slowly tuck your toes. Find your way to downward dog. And we'll just slowly pedal out the legs. Really taking your time as you send one heel down. Feel into the back of that leg. And then switch, sending the other heel down. Noticing the sensations that come up there. Even if it's a movement that you've done many times before, the body is different day to day, so you may experience something you've never noticed before, just by slowing down and seeing what's there. Finding stillness in your downward dog now. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Step the right foot between the hands, come to low lunge. And for this low lunge, rest your hands on your knee and start leaning your chest back. This is key because it helps to open through the front left side of the body. You may even start to feel, the more you lean back, the more you notice that opening through the hip flexors. Press through the front foot for stability as we continue leaning chest back. Pause for one more deep breath in. And with your breath out, come to pigeon pose. So edging the right foot across to the left side of the mat. You may need to bring the foot in closer to you so that you can lower the leg down at an angle that is okay for your knee. Couple of options now. If you'd like to continue focusing on the hip flexors, keep the chest up. Use something, use the hands, use a block for support. If you'd like to focus on the deep muscles in the right side of your glutes, the deep hip external rotators, then fold forward. Wherever you find yourself, come back to that place of stillness. We've got one deep breath in here. And exhale all the breath out before you move. And then sit up if you're folded forward. Swing the back leg around and cradle your leg. And start rocking the leg from side to side. Trying to keep the chest lifted, bring the chest as close to your leg and the leg as close to your chest as you can. Then pause a second, sit up as tall as you can, bring the leg in close. And on your exhale, you'll lower the leg over the top of the right to find your double pigeon. So the feet and the knees are in line. If the left knee is in the air, you could place a pillow underneath it for support. Option to stay sitting upright or fold forward using your arms for support. And I This is an intense posture. In those moments of intensity deep in your breath, resist the urge to leave. And just notice what happens when you stay a while. Take one deep breath in. Exhale. And sit back so that you can straighten your legs in front of you. And I know the legs may have gone to sleep, so you can give them a little shake. And when you're ready, make your way back to downward facing dog. Second side. When you're ready, step the left foot between the hands, come to the lunge. Resting your hands on your knee. Lean your chest back. Feel for that pull, that sensation down the right front side of the body. And breathe deeply. And one more deep breath in here. And exhale out, come to pigeon. Edge the left foot across. If you need to bring it in close to you, please do. There is no benefit forcing you into a position that doesn't work for your body. And again, you can either stay sitting upright, this focus is on the hip flexors on the right side, or if you fall forward, this focus is on performance in the left side. So you can take what you need from pigeon pose today and then settle into stillness. Stay for one more breath in. Exhale all the breath out before you move. Then sit up if you're folded forward. Swing the back leg around and cradle your leg side to side. Sitting up tall here, trying to bring the leg close to you. And pause a second, hug the leg in close, sit up tall, take a deep breath in. And with your breath out, find double pigeon. So just placing the right leg on top of the left. Feet and knees are in line. You could always place a cushion underneath the right knee. An option to fall forward if you'd like. And you'll probably instantly feel that intensity. Instead of leaving, just stay a while. Come back to your breath. Final deep breath in here. And with your breath out, slowly lift back up. And straighten your legs in front of you. Give them a little shimmy if they've gone to sleep. Then open your legs apart and start with the knees bent, little flex in the feet. From this position, try to find an arch in your back. So it's like you're drawing your chest forward, you're rocking the hips forward. So imagine you're doing a cow position. And then from here, try and slide the feet out. So slide the feet straight, keeping the upper body in that position you just created. And you can either stay as you are or start folding forward. Trying to find that place of stillness, deepening the breath now. For those that are quite familiar here, there's also the option to catch hold of the big toes as you lower down. Stay here, just one more breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the breath out before you move. And then sit yourself back up. Good. Bring the feet back to Baddha Konasana. Now we're a little bit warmer. Perhaps you can bring the feet closer. Opening the feet like pages of a book. So the pinky toe side of the foot is together, the big toes are apart. Either staying upright here, or you could fold forward. If you're folding, relax your chin to your chest. Let the back of the neck lengthen. Maybe even closing your eyes now, just focusing on the sensations in the body. If you fold it forward, lift your chest. And we'll keep the legs in this position as we lie back. If you're needing support, you can always place pillows underneath your knees. An option to stay in this Baddha Konasana, or if you like, you could take a happy baby instead. So just bringing the legs in, catching hold of the ankles, or maybe just the outside of the legs, whichever works for you. If you're in happy baby, release the feet. And then come to Shavasana. Make yourself as comfortable as you can be here. If you do feel a little pull on the lower back, bend your knees and plant your feet on the mat. And then just let your body be heavy, letting all the stress melt away, savoring this time for yourself. start to deepen your breath. Slowly wiggle the fingers and toes. Hug the knees into the chest. Then roll onto your side. And when you're ready, join you back in a comfortable seated position, just keeping the eyes closed for now. Just sitting up tall with the head in line with the hips. And we'll take a few final moments here in stillness, just so you can fill your cup completely. And join me as we take a final deep breath in and a big sigh out. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope that you enjoyed today's practice and hopefully it helped you release anything that you've been holding on to. Take care and I'll see you next time.
Alright, another practice, quite enjoyable. It was very much a good stretch for the hips, legs for sure. I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Now I'm out of here. I'm gonna go to the gym. See ya.